What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on our 2012 Ford Transit Connect company van. We're going to be replacing our front rotors and pads using R1 Concepts replacements. So stay tuned. So the good thing of these little commercial vehicles is that it looks very simple. It does not look whatsoever difficult. But you never know. It can all change very easily. So what we did is we took out the hubcap, tire, and then now we have R1 Concept ceramic pads here that we're gonna end up using. I've used them on my my Camry before and they work perfect. Good pricing. So here are the ceramic pads further to the front, and then we have the rotors here. I got simple rotors. This is not a fast car. No need, to really show it off. It's covered by the steel wheel anyways. So we just got regular rotors, and then it brings all the hardware needed. So I'm gonna show you guys step by step how to do this, so you guys could do it on your own connects. I was thinking of painting these to prevent rust, but they're not really bad at all. We'll probably just clean it up, and you won't be able to see it again with the steel wheels. So they look like they still have a lot of life left, but it's all old and rusty. I might as well just change all of it out. I like to do that when I have my own vehicle. I know what I'm getting myself into. So I'll show you guys how to do this step by step. Before we start, I just want to show you how nice R1 Concepts parts are. Vented rotor. It has all the clips it needs, the little plugs, and the pads, So just want to give a shout out to our R1 Concepts. I actually did my brakes, my drill slotted rotors with their equipment, and to this day they're still, it doesn't have much miles on them, but they came out really good and I'm happy with it. So I chose to do it with them, and they always have off sales going on. I believe now they have like 30% off right now. But I'll just show you guys how to do this. All right, to start, back here there's two on top and the bottom. I believe they're 15mm bolts. I have here a 5/8. We loosen that up. It's hard. Use your other tools to be able to get it out. I use a little wrench. Sometimes you got persuaded to get out. There we go. One bolt is out. And then you get the second one down here. All right. Once that comes out, the whole bracket is gonna be loose, so be careful. The whole brackets move after that. Rotor is not held on by anything, so it'll come off as soon as you do that. Give me a second. Ice cream sound in the back. All right. So after those two bolts are out, take the second one out. I'll show you guys. Those two bolts are out. Wiggle it out. This should come out very easy. Caliper is out. Rotor comes out very easy. So, let's remove one of the. It's not bad. I'll still change it though. Peace of mind. Find a way to hold it on there and open up the brake fluid reservoir, so you'll be able to push in the caliper back in without forcing the system too much and breaking seals. So use this clamp to push back the piston. It's a simple one, I believe. So before taking out the second pad that's there, it's actually clipped on. Let me see if I can show you. It's clipped on into the piston. So what you'll do is you'll push this back into the piston to retract the piston back into the caliper. That way you're able to put the new calipers on. So we'll do that. And then start pushing it in. It's all the way in, but we'll find out if you're able to put it in. And then with a screwdriver, you're able to just poke this out. Like that. So you see, they weren't that bad at all. They still had a lot of life in them, but I just came in ownership of the van. I want to replace everything, make sure that everything is good. So that's why I'm doing this. While you're at it, just place the other caliper in. The brackets should line up. This thing is pretty heavy. If you have a second pair of hands, that'll be nice, but it is doable by yourself. Just gotta know how to do it. So basically, what you gotta do. All right. So once you put the new caliper pad in there, actually, before we do that, we're gonna have to end up putting the new rotor first, so it's not held up by anything. Make sure you have this secured properly. We're gonna come back here. It doesn't look like we're going to be using these clips, so let's put them to the side. So whenever you get a new rotor, you do have to clean them since they do come with a film to protect them. See, it's been sitting in my van for 2 months, 3 months. You just pass them over a light coat of brake cleaner. Do the back also. That's it. And that's before putting them on. And we're gonna come here. Before placing the caliper, you have to put on the rotor. So when you're putting this on, oh, there's other caliper. Other brake pad goes in here. And you technically just slide them over. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So once you get to this position, you gotta make sure you put the bolt in to hold on the caliper completely. Remember, the rotor is not being held on by anything except the studs and the caliper. So you just gotta find the sweet spot. I got it. There we go. Or not. Okay. Oh, I thought I had it. Just give me one moment. I think I got it. Perfect, got it. So you put that bolt, the 2 bolts that we took off in the back, I believe they're 5/8, 15 millimeters, I believe. You put them in the top one and the bottom one, line it up, and that's what's gonna hold the caliper to the actual rotor. Let's see if we can find where the other one is. I think we got it. Perfect. Lightly tight it on. So the rotor is going to be loose until it clamps down. So sorry about the plane. All noises coming in today. Well, the rotor is going to be loose until you clamp down with the brake on the calipers. So that's why you're going to tighten it up lightly. And then close up the brake fluid reservoir. And pump a few times the brakes, the brake pedal. If you do it right, very slight movement, and it's clamped on. We're good to go. So now I'll tighten it. That's how we change this side. Now let's hop over to the other side and get that done. sucks. It got stuck. Chipping down. Doesn't look like it's gonna come out. Let's check if I have another one. If not, other side has to wait. Okay, so we're gonna do a time lapse on this side. Again, it's gonna be take off the wheel. In the back there's 2 bolts. I believe they're I'm looking at it right here. These are 19-inch bolts. Actually, my bad. The bolts are 15 millimeters. If not, 5/8. And then there's 2 bolts. It holds the caliper to the rotor. The rotor is not connected to anything. It's loose. The only thing holding it is the caliper. You take off the pads. Remember, you open up the brake reservoir, and then you push in the piston in with the old pad, put the new ones in, and do everything in reverse. Remember, that's very important. Opening up the brake reservoir while you're pushing the piston in, so you don't break any seals within. And had a little issue before with the bolt for the lug nut, so it got stuck. I learned over years, have 2 of everything. And yeah, so I gotta figure out how to either take that out or get new lug nuts for the whole wheel. Yeah, that's about it. So then this side we're gonna do a time lapse. And you guys will see in double speed what it is to change these brakes. Enjoy. All right, well, I'm not sure what happened. I was not recording, so I'm just gonna give you guys a run through real quick of what I did on the other side also. So basically back here, I'm gonna redo everything over just so you guys will be able to understand exactly what to do. 15 millimeter bolts, I believe. If not, they're 5/8. There's 2 of them. Make sure you untighten them, whatever. Once you untighten that, the whole caliper comes off. Be careful. Rotor is not secured to anything except this. Once you do take the caliper off, this pad comes off very easily. The second one has a clip that goes into the piston. Now, secure this properly. Open up the brake fluid reservoir and just open it, and just leave it open at that, just to relieve the pressure in the system. So when you do use the tool to compress the piston, when it pushes it back, the pressure goes to the system, it airs out instead of, you know, bursting all the seals along the way. After you do that, using a screwdriver, you could take off that pad. It's gonna have a clip like this. Once you do take it off, you put the new one on, you put the other pad on. Make sure you clean the rotor with brake cleaner, and slap it on. Slap the caliper with the pads on this, and re-add the bolts. Not very hard on this car at all. Super simple. On other cars, you'll have to take off the bolts holding the caliper. The caliper bracket has a separate bolt. But at least in this one, it was very easy. I just did one whole thing. And pretty much comes out pretty good. I'm able to change the brakes very easy on this van, and I'm dreading the rear ones. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do those. The back ones are the round one, what's it called, the drum brakes, so it is gonna be a little bit harder than the rotors. But I'll try. If I can do it, I'll do it. If not, I'll have a mechanic my other personal family mechanic do it. I've gone to a shop before, Gramanzi Auto. I have in the previous videos done my tire mounting there and whatnot. Anyways, if you guys have any questions on this, hello, if you guys have any questions on this, just let me know and I'll try to guide you as best as I can. It's very simple though, for the Ford Transit 2010 to 2013, I believe. I'm not sure about the newer ones, but this is the one I have. And yeah, pretty much it. Mount the tire, put the hubcap, the ugly hubcap back on, and that's it. We're done for today. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Please follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube for more content just like this one. I want to thank all my subscribers on all my platforms. Right now, we're about to hit 400 subscribers on YouTube, and it's a big deal for us. I want to ask you guys to comment down below on anything you would like to see on, you know, either the van, on the Rogue, or even on the Camry. I hope this video actually helped you guys in understanding how to change the brake pads and the rotors on the van. And thank you for all the support, and on to the next one.